AI has entered the handmade space and we need to talk about it. So you may have seen these reels where it's a heartfelt plea, somebody is making something and they're saying that people don't like them, and they're often being ridiculed in them as well. So why should we care about these reels? Why should we care about AI images at all? Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Emma from Studio 77. I'm a bag pattern designer, I teach bag making online, and I curate a bag maker's subscription box. Okay, so I know that AI isn't new and it's been around for a little while, but now it seems to be entering the sewing pattern and handmade space. And the reason why we need to talk about it is because this can be alarming and can be detrimental. I want to raise awareness of it and help you to spot the different ways of finding out if it's AI or if it's real. So first, let's look at it in the handmade bag making and sewing space, which is of course my world. First, let's look at some images. Now, there are two kinds of images with AI. They are the ones that are created completely with AI, and then there is also the backgrounds that are created with AI. The backgrounds are less of an issue because they don't affect the product in front, or do they? We'll get that into that. But the ones that are created purely from AI, from scratch, are detrimental because they are an unattainable result. And this matters because I am, as you may know, if you don't know me, I am fully of the everyone can give it a go. You can all give it a go. I believe that everyone can sew. But with these images, they promote an unattainable result that is detrimental because you're going to be striving for something that frankly isn't achievable. So there's AI images of bags with quotes like this, and this, and these. They have compelling text with it that encourages you to think that you can sew. Sometimes they even say that they're making 50 a day and selling them all, which I'm sorry, with the best will in the world, there is no way that you can make 50 complicated bags and sell them all within one day. So that's your first red flag. Look at the text that goes with the image. Keep watching because we're going to get into the reels and I think you'll be quite shocked by these. So why are they posting these images? And obviously, in case you hadn't guessed, it's to make money at the end of the day. And that's fine, there's plenty of businesses trying to make money. But the thing that is worrying is that it could scam you out of your money. You're not going to get what you think that you're going to get. And you're also not buying into a small business and a heartfelt person that has created this with their own hands. Often these are mass produced. If you're buying a finished product, it is a mass produced item that is not crocheted by a child trying to earn money to go to university or whatever it is they're trying to tell you. Now, they gain money by your views, by liking and commenting and sharing these videos as well. And again, that's fine. There are plenty of people doing similar on social media. But when you're sharing it for the reasons that you're sharing it because you feel sorry for them or you want to help them, then I just think that that is really icky and it is not cool. And then let's talk about the patterns. There are fake AI patterns that frankly, if you try to make them, they're just not going to turn out okay. And if someone is making an image of a finished bag and then they're trying to promote a pattern that goes with it, then chances are that is going to be AI as well. You're going to waste your time in trying to make the finished bag, but not only that, of course, you're going to waste your hard-earned money and supplies in failing to make that bag. There won't be step-by-step instructions to go with it, or if there are, they're AI too. There certainly won't be a video to go with it. Again, maybe it's AI, I don't know. Things are changing so rapidly. And on Etsy now, there are so many AI fake patterns and it seems to be really rife. Making a sewing pattern takes time. First of all, you need to make the prototype, you need to make the templates before you make the prototype. You then need to digitize those pattern templates so that they can go onto printed paper to be printed. Maybe you're going to make SVGs and projector files as well. Finally, you might need to make another version, more prototypes. You're going to take photos as they go along. Maybe you're going to draw the images as well for the step-by-step photos, depending on your style. When all of that is done, you're going to check for grammar and spelling mistakes. It's going to go to the testers. Hopefully you've got a team of testers that are testing it, and then they're going to check up on everything as well. And finally, when all of that is curated, it is ready to sell. You're going to take photos and everything else. Now that takes weeks, and any pattern designer will tell you the same. AI, however, takes minutes. They do not go through all the special checks. And like I say, you're going to waste your time, you're going to waste your money. So it's a no-go. So let's talk through some of the red flags and how to spot them and how to avoid an AI pattern. First of all, you're going to zoom into the image. Is there any text in there? If there is it kind of strange, weird symbols looking a little bit like hieroglyphics? If there is, almost certainly AI. At the moment, AI is struggling to do text, but even as I make this video, that is changing so rapidly. So that is just one thing to look for. When you zoom in, can you see weird things overlapping? Does fabric just stop at the edge? Are there stitches going off somewhere where they shouldn't be? Check out all the different nuances of the fabric and the surroundings as well. Now, here's one that is key. If there is a human in the image or the reel, is their skin completely perfect? We all have flaws, and skin is never perfect. And often with AI, it is completely flawless, hardly any difference in skin tone. So that is a key thing to look for. Now, I know that there's going to be more red flags. I would love for you, if you have spotted any in particular, to pop them down in the comments. And equally, if you're watching this, check the comments, because there may be some more red flags that we can all help each other look for with these reels and images. Ultimately, I really want to encourage more people to sew and to make bags. And I feel that these images and these reels do the exact opposite. They are just high volume, low quality. I hope that no one actually sews them up and realizes how they don't actually go together. So by sharing awareness and by sharing this video, you're going to help people avoid wasting their time and money. So the other kind of image that we need to talk about is an image of a bag or a thing that has been made, and then there is a fake AI background. And personally, I don't see a huge issue with these, although it can do more than you think it's doing. So I use Canva for a lot of my imaging, and it can remove the background instantly just by clicking a button, and that is the pro level. And it's absolutely amazing and super useful for a lot of things. I use it in my instructions, and I use it for my finished bags as well. But you have to know that this is an AI feature, and it is using AI to make it, which is fine as long as you check that it's not removing or adding anything that wasn't originally there. Now, once you've removed the background, you can then add in any kind of background from Canva or whichever app you're using from their library to add to it. And it can even add in shadows and all sorts. And again, I don't see that being a huge issue. There may be environmental reasons why you don't want to do that, but that's not a huge issue in showing the finished item of how it's going to look. You're not changing it too much. But sometimes AI, in the process of doing that, can alter the finished thing in the front. It can make up things. It hallucinates, AI hallucinates different areas, and it can add things and take things away. So it's really important to check that if you're using these apps to do that. And likewise, if you're looking at images online and everything's a little bit too smooth, a little bit too perfect in the background, then maybe it has been created with AI. And again, that is fine, but does it portray the thing that you want to purchase in the right light? So I guess it's just about having an open mind and looking in depth at these different things so that you're aware. It's not about being scared and being frightened to buy things and purchase things. It's just like anything else, looking into it and checking it out before you do. Okay, so let's look at some of these reels, the AI, and why this has made me so angry and ultimately led me to making this video. At first I only saw one, and I had alarm bells because I checked for those previous red flags that I told you about. The smooth skin, the smooth edges on everything, things looking just a little bit off. And then I started seeing the same reel, the same format, different people, but in the same scenario. What is going on? Why is everybody doing this exact same format and scenario and kind of playing on the heartfelt, I'm not getting any sales, people are ridiculing me? Okay, so let's look at some of these reels to see what I'm talking about, and you will see that it is the same format.
Please don't scroll. He just wants to show you his hippie bags he makes by hand. Please don't scroll. Elliot just wants to show you the handbags he makes by hand. Please don't scroll. He just wants to show you his crochet handbags. He makes them by hand.
I'm just asking for one thing.
Now, we all want to support small businesses, and absolutely we do. But the problem with these finished product reels is that they're encouraging you to buy the finished product to support the person. And allegedly, these are mass-produced items. So you're not buying into the concept that you think you're buying into, which is the reason ultimately why you're probably buying it in the first place. Okay, so red flags to look for on these kind of reels, and probably they're going to change the format and there's going to be different ones, but here hopefully these are ideas to help you check it. So the first one is, like I've said, it's the same format over and over. You're going to see, once the algorithm sees you watching something on social media, it's going to feed you more of them. So are you seeing more of the same thing over and over? Same format, same idea, same product, but different faces. The one that I found is the "no one will buy my products" reel, or the one where they are at a craft stall and someone comes and knocks over their items. The second thing to look for, just like with the images, is super polished humans. How real are they? Is everything just a little bit too slick and a little bit too smooth? And just like with the human side of it, is the filming just too smooth and everything is just that little bit too perfect? When it comes to handmade reels, watch them closely. Are they actually knitting or crocheting or sewing? Or is something slightly off and you don't really see them complete a stitch? Okay, so now let's look at ways that you can help to avoid these kind of scams or any issues in losing your money and your time. When it comes to the actual account, you can dive in and see, is this account new? How many posts do they have? Is it the same kind of posts being churned around? Is their page or account active? Can you see their real face? Are there any behind the scenes images going on or videos? Are they active? Are they replying to people? Is it a human voice that's replying to people, or is it a little bit kind of structural and formal? Check out all those things first. Why are they posting? Are they trying to sell you something? Are they selling you a pattern? Are they selling you a finished item? Can you Google that company, that page, and find out if they have any reviews? If they do, then great. But almost certainly, if it is any kind of scammer, you will find bad reviews. And if it's a pattern designer especially, have you heard of them before? If you haven't, can you post in any of the amazing sewing groups online? If you want one to join, you can find the link to ours on Facebook. And you can just ask in there, do you know of this pattern designer? Is it legit? People will help you. I really hope this video has helped you to find some of the ways to protect ourselves. Now, if you're looking for a great way to get inspired and to find patterns you can trust, I'm very excited to tell you that we have a special bundle designed by real bag designers, real pattern designers. These are 10 designers come together and 10 patterns. They're all fully tested. They come with video tutorials as well and step-by-step instructions. But it is a limited time, so I'll pop that in the top comment. Check that out because it ends on May the 30th. Thank you so much for watching. If you have found this interesting, please do share it with your sewing community, and I will see you on the next video.